Welcome to the Black Yay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. I was tuning into a juicy historical miniseries on Netflix called The Decameron, and until Googling and doing a little research, I didn't realize this hilariously sexy and queer historic drama is based on a medieval Italian story. The creators of this miniseries put a modern twist on this real Italian classic that is over 500 years old, and I thoroughly enjoyed the story. I was also very impressed that this series had several Black and Asian characters, bringing to light the real history of medieval Italy, which had many people of color because of their proximity to the Mediterranean Sea, North Africa, and the Middle East. The original collection of stories were written and released by author Giovanni Boccaccio in 1348 and 1353 about several men and women who were trying to wait out the plague, the Black Death, in a luxurious villa in the Tuscan countryside. The same storyline persists in this modern version, with the sex, plague, comedy, and drama all rolled into one action-packed story. I was also delighted to see some Black and queer storylines take place at the villa, even with some characters I wasn't expecting. After just doing a brief scroll down the Decameron Wikipedia page, I ran into a paragraph about how some of the original homosexual innuendos and jokes in the original story lost their bite and flavor when they were translated to English in 1620. So it seems this play was written with gay jokes and themes in mind, and in that queer storylines were a part of these stories from the beginning. Now, this is just a personal tidbit, but this gave me pleasant memories of my high school days when I was in a Shakespeare play, an Italian comedy, Two Men in Verona, in high school. And even that play has gay undertones, so the medieval Italians loved them some gay comedy. Through the 8 episodes of the series, we meet several noble Italian characters and the servants and peasants that have to deal with them, particularly Philomena, played by British Jamaican actor Jessica Plummer. This is so significant because not only was I not expecting her character to inevitably be one of the queer romantic storylines in the series. Y'all know I love when Jamaican actors and those of us in the diaspora play gay and queer storylines because we Jamaicans need great gay representation. In this story, Philomena is an Italian noble who embraces her place in the hierarchy and treats her servant and her ex-best friend, Lysiska, accordingly. When her doting father dies of the plague, Philomena and Lysiska leave for the villa in Tuscany to avoid the plague, as well as get to her wealthy cousin, the owner of the villa, named Leonardo. Both of these ladies do great in their roles, and I definitely recognized our girl Tanya Reynolds from Sex Education, so I knew the show was going to be quite a treat. In an argument over Lysiska wanting to share her bread with a homeless person as they head to the villa, Lysiska pushes her selfless mistress Philomena in a ditch, and when she arrives at the villa, she takes her identity, pretending to be Philomena. We then meet a bunch of hilarious characters at the villa, other noble people who all want a part of the fortune of the villa, who are all hiding their own secrets. There is the incredibly charming, sexy Dinio, who is a steward of the wealthy Tindaro, who is looking for a wife but is incredibly socially awkward and hypochondriac. Dinio wasn't the only gorgeous South Asian king in the series. We also meet Panfilo, who is married to the virtuous and gorgeous Nifiele. But of course, he doesn't really care about her virtue or her being gorgeous. He's gay and has trysts with men when he can. Both husband and wife, Panfilo and Nifiele, develop a lustful crush on the muscular Dinio, though Dinio is only interested in Lysiska, who is pretending to be Philomena. In the 3rd episode, by Homer, It's a Winter's Wreath, Panfilo meets a young handsome messenger named Andriole at their door, and they begin a brief flirtation. They meet up again late at night in the villa's barn, where Andriole is sleeping for the night, and he clearly knows that Panfilo deep down has no interest in his wife, and puts the moves on the willing Panfilo, and the two make passionate love in the hay. Because the real Philomena showed up to the villa and realized that no one would believe her if she said she was the noble heiress, she pretends to be Lysiska and becomes a servant at the villa. She immediately befriends another handmaiden, Messia, who is grieving her lesbian ex-lover who died in the plague. Though Messia is loyal to her lady, the crazy and controlling Pampanea, Messia and Philomena begin to grow a secret love affair. Now, I'll admit my gaydar needs some work because I was shocked initially when I realized Messia and Philomena were into each other. But when I went back to watch previous scenes, I realized they were definitely flirting before they finally hook up towards the end of the series. This series does a great job of being sexy, funny, heartwarming, and relatable. The messages I get from so many older European dramas and stories, including this one, is that life is a comedy and a tragedy. Although technology and fashion may change, life's goals, which are really just sex, health, and wealth, never really do change, and that most people are laughing and crying to the Grim Reaper. No one is spared, so we may as well enjoy it. Have you all heard of or watched the Decameron? Sound off in the comments.